Hey guys, boom boom boom!
Yo.
Welcome back to episode 14 of our anime list. Where
Yeah,
we'll
we're
be
fine.
talking about Takopi, Mushoku Tensei,
Boo! I'm just kidding.
and some other stuff we've been watching. But
Great show, but I can't believe you keep rewatching that shit.
we'll see. I'll tell you about it a little bit more later. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's been a fun week.
Mm-hmm.
Told you we'd be a little more consistent. We're getting back into it,
Yep.
getting back into things,
We're still here.
stretching our legs, stretching our arms out.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I guess we could just dive right into it, right?
Yeah.
Like no
Yeah.
warm up needed, no nothing. Like
Now we'll get right into the heat of it.
so the
Um.
main topic is Takopi.
Yep. I did it, guys. I watched anime. I did it. I watched all 6 episodes of Takopi's Original Sin. It was.
It's six.
It was.
You only need to watch six
Okay,
episodes.
but the first episode was 40 minutes, so it was like 2. So it's like 7.
Ooh.
And some of them are a little longer, like 28 minutes. They were weird episode lengths.
Mm-hmm.
It was good though. It was really good. Um, so I really struggled with whether I should give it a 9 or a 10.
I did too, but for recency bias, I gave it a 10.
I did too, but I think it's gonna end up as a 9 eventually.
Yeah, potentially. I'll have to like reevaluate it when I get there.
Yeah, because like the ending was interesting. I think I like it.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm gonna give a little
bro.
bit.
The ending was I
It was
guess.
good. It was good. A little bit of a spoiler warning here. We will be spoiling all of Takopi's Original Sin in this episode for at
Yep.
least the next 30 minutes or so. If you guys have not seen that show, please go watch it right now because it's very, very good and it's a short watch. I recommend it for everyone, unless you're not big onto like not it's not horror. It's like psychological type,
Psychological,
like
yeah,
it
thriller
kind of messes you up.
maybe
I mean,
ish.
there is some dark themes in that show. It's not all
Psychological.
cutesy and happy like it looks. Like I would never let my girlfriend. Well, I'd let her, but she would never want to watch that show. Like, I was telling her
Yeah,
about it on my walk yesterday, and she's like, "Yeah, don't let me watch that." I'm like, "Okay."
it's
Like,
just depressing.
yeah, it is. Like I was tearing up episode 1.
Yeah, I know. I think I was definitely just shocked. Like I think my mouth was kind of like again. It
Yeah.
was the whole K-pop Demon Hunters thing that
Mhm.
happened. Like I
Mhm.
tried. I was like, everyone's saying this is good. I'll watch it. It seems kind of goofy, and then I
Yeah.
just remember being like,
Damn.
what just happened?
Yeah. I don't know if there's times
But
I actually fully cried. I definitely teared up a little bit and like
yeah,
got a
I
little
don't. I
sad at
never
times.
cried.
I definitely got sad. I'm like, wow, I could cry. I got close, but like so many times I'm just like
Yeah, it's more of
full
a
mouth
shock.
open, just like what the fuck just happened. It was actually crazy.
So I guess we could start with episode one.
Yeah,
Like,
well, good on
well,
the
we could
list.
just do like a highlight, I guess. But more like I can also pull it up just so I know for reference what episode's what.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I mean, it's pretty fresh in my mind, but I might mess up a couple of details that happen in some episodes. But
like the first episode where it was like she finds him underneath like
hmm
Takopi. Beep beep beep.
also, I gotta say, the art style is beautiful.
I liked it a lot.
At
Like
first, I was
you
like
could.
interested. I'm like, okay, okay, maybe it's a little weird, but then I'm like, dang, this they really went all out.
It's I think
It's
the
really
way I
stylistic.
liked it, it was very expressive.
It
I
was.
feel like the
Yep.
faces were way more expressive than like regular anime, right?
Yep.
Like you could actually see a lot more emotion, and
I
I
like that
really
a lot.
like that.
Yeah, me too.
Um, but yeah, first episode, she hung herself
Bro,
like
that
that.
ending was crazy. I was like shook. But the second I saw Chappie, I think Chappie's the dog
I think
name.
it was
But the
Chappie.
second I saw Chappie's collar, I'm just like, it's over. I knew
Yeah,
what was
I
gonna happen.
know.
I knew it was all over,
And
dude.
it's just like the naivete of
Dude, Shizuka,
of
poor Shizuka.
no, I was talking about Takopi.
Oh
Like
yeah,
that like like what happened? Like, let's go play. Like
bro. Oh my god, dude.
it's
Kind of
just
pissed me off sometimes, but like,
well, I saw it as like a, let's like a child. Like I saw it
mhm,
as like a child,
exactly.
like, oh my god, like hey, like and it's like almost like the pure innocence of what we are,
Mhm,
and then like what life actually like
exactly.
puts and makes us
And it
into,
made sense later on down the line when we found out, spoiler alert, I mean, we're gonna get into it later, but that his memories were wiped and he was sent back to like an infant stage of Happian. So like that
Mm-hmm.
kind of made sense of why he was so oblivious to things because he's never seen any of that before. He didn't know what killing was. He didn't know what suicide was. He didn't know any of this stuff. Shit, I probably should have put my stream on 18 plus topics or something because this is.
Yeah, this
But like
is
it was, yeah, it's it goes into a lot in this show. It doesn't let you relax at all.
no, but like we can go in like I mean you could see like so like is there's Takopi first episode and there's Takopi's salvation, Takopi's
Hmm.
confession, and then Azumaku's salvation, and then later on like they'll go through like the bullying keeps going,
Yep.
and then we get to the point where well Takopi kills was it what was her name
Uh,
Marina,
Marina, yeah,
and then
Marina-chan.
that's like what the hell?
Bro,
Like,
that was
I
episode
was
two. That
just
was episode two.
yeah
Yo,
I couldn't believe I was like what like it just got bashed in the head and then she
bro,
just
he
died.
must have hit hard with that camera,
Yeah.
bro. And the fact that the camera broke afterwards, the entire plot of episode one was the fact of repeating over and over. You
And I'm
had
like, oh
infinite tries
shoot.
for getting the outcome you wanted.
Yeah.
And then just boom, no more repeats after that, and someone is dead. And like the fact I was a little scared of Shizuku there when she's just like, "Thank you so much." Like I wanted her dead, but
Like
like,
I wasn't as afraid because I'm like if I was being abused by someone and they finally died and you couldn't do it yourself because you know
but like
in this, something happened and I'm like oh my god thank God
she wasn't
you
even
know.
thinking of the consequences of like she's gonna be blamed for this.
But no, that you're right though. That's I think that was the
The child
start,
side.
and we started seeing like the like I guess a weirder side of Shizuka. Like you know, before it was like the bullied child, like she was being messed up, and then now it's like, is
Because like
she actually all right in the head? Like,
episode one, you're like you kind of think back to like shows like Tower of God and Shield Hero, where it's like this other girl, Marina, she's like Rachel, she's like the girl from she like
hmm
you hate her, like she's the
yeah,
worst ever,
like
blah blah
they
blah.
yeah.
Like we are all the way Shizuka, the whole series, she went through all this pain, but then you get later on in the show and you're like, okay, you kind of see Marina's point of view, and you're like, damn, maybe she's not.
Wait, back it up a little
But
bit,
like,
back it
yeah,
up,
yeah, let's not
a
jump ahead.
just little, back it up just a little bit. Where let's talk about because at first it's Shizuka,
Yep,
and then we should talk about Azuma.
you're right, you're right.
Because Azuma comes in and he's like, "Yo, what the hell? What are you doing?" And first off, like I didn't like Azuma a lot, like really
Really?
as a character. Like for some reason he like bugged me because of like the way he was talking to Takopi.
Yeah,
I just don't. I'm like, there's no need to be that mean or that's like because it's like again like
I think
I
he's
don't
kind of
know.
realistic.
He is realistic, but like especially as his household, like with the culture
Yeah.
of like certain cultures of families, right? Like
Hmm.
you have to get a certain grade, blah 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 blah. Having that older brother, or younger sibling, like that's like better than you in most things, and then you're like, damn, like what the hell.
Yeah.
So he was just a relatable character, and then it's like, so you get to learn a lot more about him,
Hmm.
and then Shizuka, and this is where it's like, oh my god, like you kind of like thinking like what's wrong with this girl is
Yeah.
because she starts you can clearly
She's
see the
manipulated.
manipulation
I know.
from the start and you're like what the hell, especially it was like episode 4 where she gives him a kiss on the cheek and she's like,
Yep.
will you.
And he just didn't know. Like he didn't even know he was being manipulated and just fell for it just because he was so like infatuated with her.
Yeah,
Just
and
because like when she looked like her mom, and
she
looked
looked
his
like a
mom.
little bit like her mom,
It's
yeah,
like the
but
what
she's
was that
also
one
pretty.
theory? It's like the when like you
Oedipus
like
complex.
Oedipus. Yeah, dude, it's literally that. I mean, it makes sense in younger kids. I mean, they're in fourth grade. Like, how old is that? Like 10? Maybe younger.
4th grade? No, that's younger than that, dude. It's like, let's see, like you're around
In
13
fourth grade,
whenever you're
typically 9 to 10
8th
years
grade.
old.
No
Wait.
way. That doesn't make
Oh wait, sorry,
sense.
wait.
You're
Assuming kids
13.
start kindergarten at 5 or 6, let's say
Yeah.
5, that'd be 6 in 5th grade,
9.
7, yeah, it'd be 9.
Why does that not seem right to me?
So I guess 5th grade, they'd be,
Well, no, that does seem right. If it starts at
wait,
13 for
because
8th
kindergarten,
grade, then yeah, that's
5,
right.
first grade, 6, second grades, yeah,
No, it's right.
yeah,
9.
that's
They're
great.
around 9 years
Wait,
old.
so, but like, I swear you're like 13 in freshman year.
You're 13, 8th grade. 14 freshman year,
Okay. Damn, bro, it just seems like there's such a
roughly.
big gap there.
But yeah, no, it's good. So like then there's Azuma situation. So then you get to learn a lot more about his, and then Junya, his older brother,
This might be
Mr.
a
Perfect.
crazy take here, but I think that Azuma's my favorite character.
Wow.
I just related to him the most. And I mean, this show perfectly encapsulated like abuse and like bad relationships with family growing up. But like luckily we don't have to know that as much because we grew up a little luckier. But a
Hmm.
lot of people probably watch this show and they're like, "Damn, I could relate to that." But
Yeah.
Azuma's the one character that I looked at and I'm like, "Damn, I can relate to you." Because I grew up with an older sibling that was better than me at everything. They got all the 100%. I was the one that was trying to live up to them and always failed. And they'd be good at music and they'd be good at this and they'd be good at this and I would try it and I would suck. So like that just really hit me. For the fact that like I understand Azuma for wanting to have somebody that like believes in him, and then whenever that one person gives you attention, you just want to like you want to go all in on them. But
Hmm.
like I just feel like he was the most relatable, most human character to me. But that's only because I don't have the
Because you can't relate to the
yes,
others.
exactly. And I can still feel bad for the others and feel like damn, like I understand. But like something about Azuma just really resonated with me. Because I also he was like all three of them were bad. They have good and bad to them. They all
Yeah.
did bad. I mean, obviously, none of them are the villain though in the show.
No.
I mean, the villain of the show is like the parents.
Yeah.
I mean, like Marina's mom and Shizuka's mom and dad. They are the real villains of the show because they're the ones that form their children into these monsters. And I just think that of the monsters that the kids became, I feel like Azuma was the closest to staying with reality.
Yes, I agree. I mean, like he was also the like. I
Maybe
mean,
he
don't
had it
get
a
me
little
wrong. Like
little
there was
better.
abuse, but like it was more like mental abuse than rather
Yes.
than physical. Like Marina. I mean, you saw later on Marina had
Yes.
like a huge scar on her face because
Yep.
her mom basically just completely cut her face open.
Mhm. Dude, I
And then
was so
Shizuka was
confused.
just getting completely just ignored.
Mhm.
And then so yeah, so there's that. There's Azuma, and then if you continue going on, he admits to his brother that what happened. I mean, the family goes under a little bit, but like, I mean, he's fine, and I think he kind of ties in, and him and his brother are nice.
I'm glad
To,
that happened though. Like that scene was one of the ones where I started tearing up because
yeah, that was a good scene.
I'm really happy that he didn't just turn himself in for Shizuka.
Yeah.
Because like I think that would have annoyed me if that happened. But the fact that he didn't and he actually made the right choice and realized like what the hell am I doing?
Hmm.
That made it a lot better for me.
But then Shizuka and Takopi go to Tokyo still.
Hmm.
And then, dad comes in. No, like, dad's like, what the hell? You're like, you
Bro,
ain't my child with the other. That was like another
I
shock.
was heartbroken.
Well, because I also, like, we all knew that, like, the dog wasn't going to be there, right?
Yeah,
So it's
we
like,
knew the dog was dead.
and then, so that happened. But the whole thing, this is where it got, like, interesting, which
Hmm.
was, like, around episode 5, which
Yep.
was, you know, Shizuko basically going to attack Takopi
Hmm.
and
Full
Takopi leaving,
intent to kill.
and then you're like, whoa, like, and then the backstory comes in, and you're like, wait a minute, we've been supporting Shizuka this whole time,
Hmm.
but
Hmm.
actually the main heroine is Marina. Like,
Bro, that
she's the person.
was the most I've ever been shook in like an anime. Maybe not like Steins Gate might have the beat, but like
Yeah, like
and a couple things in One Piece, like
Attack
Raizo.
on Titan, bro. Like that's
Okay,
also
okay,
another
but
one.
like
Like that's
for a short anime like this, making me so invested in the characters in such a small period of time. The second that like started episode 5, I think it was the start of episode 5 because it was the end of 4. I think that she went to hit, and then it was the start of 5.
I think so. I think you're
And
right.
when I saw what was happening, I saw like Marina was okay, and I saw the scar. I'm like, what is happening? And I had to think for a second, like, wait, this is not the timeline we're used to here.
It
'Cause
was middle. It was middle of episode 5,
I
like
think that
middle.
is there only two timelines in the show? I really think it's just the two.
It's
But
just the two timelines. Yeah,
the fact that I mean, this was years in the future. They were in like probably middle school. They're in middle school.
they're in middle school.
Yeah, so a couple years later, in the fact that it almost shows you if Taco P never like intervened in the first place,
Hmm.
then Marina wouldn't have died and Shizuka wouldn't have died. Because in this future, which was the original future, neither of them were dead. They were both
Yeah.
okay. And yes, Shizuka went away for a while, but then life was okay. And then she came back, and then that caused all the conflict because she was
Yeah, she
taking.
came back. The Azuma was like, "Oh
That was
wait,
when I
I
was
don't
mad
want."
at Azuma the
Yeah,
most.
Azuma is like, I like this girl, Shadi more, and then he starts going to talk to her, and then I don't know if like, I don't know. Do you remember that scene they were sitting on the cement, like, um, what was
Shizuka
it?
and Azuka? And I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
and Azuma?
yeah. There was like this, the concrete or like cylinders. You know
Hmm.
what I'm talking about? They
Yeah,
were
yeah, yeah.
sitting on that, and then like, she had a look to her eye, like she was still kind of manipulating him.
Yes, yes.
So then like that, but then like Marina was like, and because Marina ended up killing her mom,
I mean, yeah, that was a brutal scene, but like it makes sense.
and then she killed herself.
Hmm.
Um, but
And
yeah,
the
and
fact
then
that she named him Takopi as well, right as he left,
hmm
that was that I'm like, wow.
so yeah, that was huge. And
Yeah.
then after that, she goes. He what was it? He goes back.
Hmm.
Dude, slap like that. Like slap. I remember like the slap of the mom, like the
Yeah.
like that. The whole backstory to learn like what happened to go back, like to kill Shizuka.
That was
Um,
crazy. That was so interesting. That whole entire sequence.
the
Like the
intent to
fact that
kill.
his goal was to kill her and he ended up becoming friends with her and then even after he had his memories back, he couldn't do it just because it's not Shizuka's fault like that Marina was like that. I mean, technically Marina was the real villain at the start when they were younger.
Yeah.
But then later on, she became a better person, and Shizuka was the one that was manipulating and causing all the issues. And it's just crazy, like the back and forth you have to think about, like whose side do you on? Who like do you take both sides? Do you take a side at all? I just, I mean, if we're being honest, bro, at the in like the future, that was all I don't know. That was all Azuma's fault, bro. Like
Yeah, Azuma was kind of
he was
a
pulling a Sanji at that point, bro,
yeah, it was
simping
kind of
over Shizuka.
annoying.
And like that was the only time I didn't like Azuma. It was after that time
And
skip
then
when
and then and then let's we fast forward and then Takopi uses all his magical power to bring
yes.
back, go back one more time
Hmm.
where and he sacrifices himself and then goes in and goes, "Okay, here you go." And then for some reason like from the other timelines they remember Takopi, but like,
Yeah, just like a
vaguely.
little bit. Yeah. It's kind of weird how like you know how Shizuka didn't want Takopi to go back at the end? She didn't want him
Yeah.
to because not only would she be losing the only friend she has left, but then her biggest enemy, Marina, would be back alive. So she would have almost rather continued living the way things were and not have Chappie and not have any of this just so that she didn't have to go back and deal with that again, which was sad.
Yeah.
But
But
then
yeah.
it kind of reminded me of like having like kind of like slight memories of Taco P, but even though it's not there, like almost like a shared feeling. It
Mhm.
reminded me of another anime, and I couldn't put my finger on it.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to look into it later, and maybe I can save it for next episode if I remember. But like that's it's just that whole idea of like vaguely remembering something just felt really familiar to me, and I couldn't remember why.
You know
Like I
what it
feel like
was?
it had to have been done in something before. What?
No, I had a stupid comparison, which was
What?
like Superman and Batman's like, Martha, why'd you say that name? And it's like, oh, we're best friends now. It's
Maybe
like
no, there was something I
it's
remember. Where
I'm trying to think what you're thinking about.
I'll have to think
Um,
about it at a later time and get back. But like that's just such a cool concept to me about like remembering something that shouldn't be remembered almost, and then like bonding over that. And then I I didn't watch the opening and ending until the last episode. And when I watched the opening, it actually made me like I don't like the songs that much, but it actually made me like it
mm,
more because when watching it and seeing what's happening in the opening, you see that the whole premise of the opening is Takopi trying to use that ribbon to connect and bond friendships between Marina and Shizuka.
mm-hmm.
And that's kind of what he was trying to do the whole time. I mean, yeah, he was, I guess his main goal was to kill Shizuka, but then afterwards when he found out that she's just going through just as much as Marina is, he just wanted them to be friends. And that's kind of the whole goal that he was trying to do after he got his memories back, trying to make things better, but he wanted them both to be happy.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. That Takopi really the real OG there, bro. He's the goat. He's the
absolute
motherfucking
goat.
goat.
Um, yeah, let's see what else happened after that. Going back, and then yeah, like they start becoming friends again. And I actually have the last scene of the show here,
hmm
where like they're at the shop together in middle
Yeah.
school, and then that's another point
hmm
we could talk about is Azuma not involving himself with the girls.
Yeah. I liked that.
That was like he was like, wait, nah, I'm good. And
Nah,
then
like bros before. No, I'm kidding.
he's like, I have a PS4. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then
Yeah, like well, he knows any women. He has a PS4. You're in fourth grade, bro. Play video games.
so
I
yeah,
still can't
so
believe that Azuma would go and date Marina in the future after he saw her just relentlessly bullying the girl he liked.
I guess I mean maybe she was hot. I don't know,
I
like
mean, like,
in
I
that
think it's
in
just like
that.
he saw that. I'm thinking he saw Marina was like an outcast with her scar, that no one wanted to be
Mhm.
friends with her anymore, and like he remembered like, oh yeah, Shizuka was an outcast, and maybe he just
Yeah,
likes the outcasts. Maybe he's just weird like that. But like,
he's
I don't know.
he's like that dude.
Man got game. What can I say? Oh, also a little detail. When you went back in time after Taco P used the camera again, did you see that? Did you see that
Hmm.
Azuma had his new glasses?
I did not. I
Mm-hmm.
did not. Oh, wait, was it? Oh, so it was from his brother.
The glasses from his brother came with him back in the past, and he had the glasses that he could actually see out of,
No,
which I think is the reason why he chose not to follow the girls, because he could actually see.
that's huge. I didn't even think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I could be wrong, but I swear that his earlier ones were like black, and they were like silverish gray in the after that. And I just thought that was a really cool detail they added in. 'Cause, like they were really adding a bunch of small little Easter eggs throughout the show.
Oh yeah, I have the last episode up right now. Like I'm looking at it. Like he does have like the newer glasses.
Yep,
Yeah.
I thought that was such a crazy detail they added. I don't know how it really happened, but like it's magic. But I
Yeah,
thought that was
because
really
he
cool.
leaves her alone. Yeah.
Man's out here like,
I can see. I can see.
um, but yeah, I I think that for what the show was worth. I don't know if it's top 10 territory or anything like that, but just for like what it was trying to convey and the themes that were put in place and how perfectly it represented pain and abuse and just that sort of relationships, I can't think of any show that has ever done better or ever will do better for a while.
Yeah, I it presented it very well. Like I don't know, it just it's almost weird to see real life.
hmm
Like I'm just like it's just the real life portrayed as real as it is, like
Yeah.
in the show. Like sometimes we just look at these animes and we're like, oh yeah, like
Yeah, Gamu
it's a
Gamu no
fairy
Pistol.
tale. It's like what?
Gamu Gamu no Pistol, bro.
Yeah, like it's just not close to reality, right? And then
Yeah.
like this one's like, whoa, like this is actually real.
Yep.
So it's kind of cool.
I mean,
Even the slice of lives, dude. Even like you could say it's slice of life, but
yeah.
like, bro, that crap does not happen in real
Yeah.
life.
I mean, everything that happened here could really have happened besides the fact of Tokopi existing and happy and stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
but like, I think the craziest thing is that you don't realize this till the very end of the show. But Takopi's happy gadgets were the cause of most of this pain, and it was his gadgets that caused a lot of this. Like for example, Shizuka would have never died if it wasn't for Takopi's gadgets, because the
The
gadgets
ribbon,
are what
yeah.
the ribbon is what allowed her to hang herself. The
Yep.
gadgets are what allowed Marina to get jealous of her, which made her go kill Chappie in the first place, which made her depressed to kill herself.
I think he would have killed Chap. She would have already
No,
done all that
because
stuff.
in the first place, if you go back in time to when they were in middle school, that happened before, and they were both alive. So she didn't kill herself, which means Chappie never died.
They said that rope broke.
Oh yeah, they did.
She
Oh,
tried to
because she
kill
didn't have the
herself.
ribbon. She didn't have the ribbon.
That's what I'm saying, but
So
like she didn't. But like I think she
yeah,
still
you're right.
did bully her.
So I
But
guess
like,
I guess Chappie still died. She did still bully her, but since the rope broke, she didn't have the ribbon. She lived.
yeah,
So I guess that it's just crazy. Like it was the happy gadgets that killed her.
it's the
Like
happy gadgets.
and like And then when Marina died, it was because the happy camera. It was because of Tokopi. Like
Hmm.
it's almost like because of Tokopi's innocence and not knowing what to do and not knowing about death and not knowing about suicide, not knowing about all these topics, he almost just made things worse. Like he never really did anything. Like he became friends with Shizuka and tried to make her happy or tried to make her
Hmm.
smile, but like in reality he didn't really accomplish much. Besides when he went back in time and did that and used his power to kind of make things right.
I
I,
don't know. I
I
mean,
mean, he
I mean,
made a
you
lasting
saw
impression on them, which is what made that shared connection at the end. But like, what did he really accomplish? Like, he killed a
he was their
girl,
friend, dude.
but yeah, but like, did he actually solve any issue? Did he actually?
What do you mean?
I don't know, man. I
Like,
think that
he didn't. Yeah, I mean, that was the whole point in the ending.
yeah,
Like, yeah, like I didn't fix your life situation. I
yeah,
didn't fix any of that. But like, at least I brought
he
you two
tried.
together. So now you guys, like, that's what you wanted,
Yeah,
was friendship. You wanted someone to share with, and that's what he brought. So like,
yeah,
in my eyes, he
I guess
succeeded.
so. In a convoluted way, he succeeded in his own way, but
Yeah.
it was just I can't believe I waited so long to watch it. It
It
was
was, yeah, it
it
was
was good.
good.
I do think there's some recency bias in my score, and it is going to be a 9. Because I'm looking back at other things I rated 9 and other things I rated 10. Like, I don't think it's pretty damn close to Promise Neverland Season 1 for me, but I think I like Promise Neverland Season 1 more. And that's a 10. And, like, I'm looking at other 10s, but, like, I don't know if it quite compares yet. Like, but I'm trying to think of it, like, there's not really too many inherent flaws in the show.
It's just,
Like, sure, it's not a perfect show, but, like, there's, but, like, I liked everything about it.
I did too. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to think of my score right now. I gave it a 10, obviously, but
I'm actually surprised, because you're usually a lower rater than I am.
like it was just like because I watched it so
Shocked.
fast and it was like really good. Like I
Yeah, I
just
watched it in
like,
two
oh,
days.
like it's nothing like I wouldn't. And also like you have to put your perspective on like these are children. Like
Yeah.
the one thing I was talking about, I thought about was when they hide the body, right?
Yeah, that was crazy. That's
So
in episode 2.
I just thought I was like, okay, like listen, if I'm in that situation, right?
Hmm.
They're like they continued like Marina was like Takopi became Marina and
Hmm.
like that's how it happened. I'm like, first off, if you have that, bury the body better. First off,
Well, if you saw,
secondly,
because like you saw like when they found the body, it was like kind of like submerged, like you kind of see it from top. But like later on, they did completely bury it. It was a super shallow bury, and then the dirt was
it was
covered.
not good. But like
No.
the second thing was if you have that, oh my god, it's so easy. Have Marina walk around and like get lost, right? Like just have her like have Takopi like pretend like and have some witnesses to see her like walking off like into the distance
Yeah.
and then have it as a missing person report.
Yeah.
Like and then you can have the direction to see like, oh, I last saw her going this way. So
Or
it's not like it's so they they got lost
yeah.
rather than they're not going to look at the ground for a dead body. They're going to look for this way she like went away,
They could have also like faked another death with Taco P as Marina and like saw like her die somewhere else where like it definitely could not have been Shizuka and she had like an alibi or something. Like
yeah,
there's lots they could have done. I mean,
it's
it would have been crazy if that thing that they put her in could have shrunk as well, but I guess they just didn't have the ability to do that. After they put her body in it, they couldn't like shrink back down.
yeah, but it's
But
okay. I mean, like I get that's I have to remember that these are children.
10-year
Like
old and like they didn't even have the strength to dig out that much of a hole to actually put her in there. I mean, they could.
yeah,
I mean, they were really screwed from the beginning. And like, yes, obviously Azuma's insanely smart for his age, but like
Junya would have done it.
Junior could have done it. Junior could have had the perfect
Junya
plan,
could have
bro.
done it.
He could have. He could have had the perfect plan, bro. No, but it's even crazy.
Junya
Like Junior's not perfect, and seeing that later on, like seeing like oh, like he got fired from his job, and like
Well, that was because of the whole.
no, I think it was oh, but yeah, but still, but like
That
he
was not
wasn't
because
perfect. Like he's bad at
his
video
video
games,
games.
and
Yeah,
like
that
he has
was.
other stuff. Like there was other things too, but like he's not perfect either, and like
Yeah,
it's kind of nice to see that because like that even made me relate to it more. Like looking up at my sister, like oh, like always doing better than me, always this, always perfect. But then like you get to know them more when you grow up, and you're like they're not perfect either. They have
no.
stuff like wrong with them, just like me. They have stuff that they can't do, just like me. It's that was my favorite like bond in the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, it was good. I'm
It was a
glad you
good
made me
show.
watch it because on first glance, it's not something I would usually watch.
No, no, it's not.
I mean, it came out of nowhere. It was it this season or last season?
This season.
I
It came
mean,
out this season.
another reason to say this season's goated. Like from
That's
last
what
episode.
that's what I'm
From last
saying.
episode.
That's what I'm saying.
Like this season is really goated. But I mean, this brought me off my hiatus for anime because since I watched this, I haven't started a new anime since like May. Because like that's
It's ridiculous.
back when I was in our previous podcast episodes when I was watching Shangri-La, which I still have not finished season 2.
Oh my god, dude, what are you doing?
I know, but hopefully this gets me back on my kick and being able
Yeah.
to watch stuff. But I am gonna give a short disclaimer, especially for Mert. If you watch this back later, you motherfucker, I am not gonna be able to watch a lot of anime this week. I know I've slacked and I only watched 6 episodes this week, and I watched Takopi. I am gonna watch the Kuma backstory and hopefully be able to talk about that.
Mert.
I want to talk about the Kuma backstory in next week's episode, but we might have to podcast early next week, so I will not have it done by then. But hopefully the episode after next episode, we can talk about Kuma backstory and Egghead for One Piece. But
Mm-hmm.
I am not going to be able to watch a lot of anime this week because I have to grind out WoW to be able to raid on Thursday, and I have a lot to do. I will try my best. I really will, guys. I want to watch anime this week, but I cannot promise that I will be able to grind out a lot. But the week after, I should be okay. But yeah, so I only watched Takopi this week. I know Khan has more to talk about that he watched. I'm gonna make fun of him for rewatching something. Um,
No, you can't, bro. You can't.
bro, no show deserves to be rewatched that many times. Nothing.
That's cap. That's cap.
Because
That's
think about
cap.
it. No, nothing's ever gonna be good as your first watch through a show.
Again, I can disagree. Like, I feel like there's some things that are like they can be better. Like,
They can be enjoyable, but not better than your first watch.
I don't know. You can. How about this? You know, people who are watching, people who do like, just write in the comments, reply to us. What do you think? Do you think any other watch than your first watch can be better?
Okay, the one thing I could argue toward in your favor
Mhm.
is I watched Steins Gate for the first time,
Yep.
and then I told you to watch Steins Gate.
Yep.
And I rewatched Steins Gate when you were watching Steins Gate so that I could talk
Yep.
about it with you. And rewatching it, seeing things I didn't see the first time,
Yes.
and then being able to talk about it with someone else that's watching it was a crazy experience.
Yeah.
In that case, I could argue yes, but like the shock factor of some things were still better the first time. Like AOT shock factors for things are always gonna beat out. Like you're not gonna have as.
I mean,
a
yeah,
better
like
time
whenever,
rewatching that.
like, I mean, spoiler alert. But like with Bertold and Reiner being like,
Yeah, like,
I'm the armor titan,
You're
and
not gonna
he's the
beat that like with the rewatch, you know.
yeah.
And like
I
even
mean,
with One Piece, like you're not gonna beat a lot of those scenes rewatching them. Like it's still gonna be like, yo, let's go. But
I
it's
mean,
like,
second gear. You know,
I just rewatched Second Gear with my girlfriend. We're in Annie's lobby, and it was I'm just like, and the most fun part though wasn't rewatching it because I knew it was gonna happen. It was looking over and seeing her face like, because she's
Yeah,
just
it's
seeing
the
Gears for the first
reaction.
time, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, yeah.
the second gear was probably like, well,
And-
honestly, it was goaded. Like that reveal was
It's
goated.
so fun watching shows like One Piece where you actually have a lot of questions. We should talk about this in another episode sometime, but like watching a show with another person and having them ask you questions might be like a number one feeling in the world for me. Like
Might be a top
there,
three
no,
things of
literally,
all time.
Number one thing of all time. Because like we've done that so many times with each other and just watch stuff and ask questions.
the birth of your own child. Nope. Like,
Your wedding
your first
day.
love. Nope. Or your friend reacting to your favorite anime.
And then being able to talk about it and ask questions. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like literally, like when we were watching anime and like, she'd be like, so it's a little bit of a early One Piece spoiler here for Logia types and devil fruits and stuff.
Hmm.
But she's like, how are people gonna hit people like Smoker and L and stuff? And I'm just like, just wait. I'm not gonna tell you. You'll find out. But she's like, there is a way to do that. That like they're not never gonna be able to hit them or not ever gonna be able to do anything against them. And I'm like, yes, you were right. At some point, they will be able to do them. And the first thing she asked me when she sees Gear 2, she's like, is this how he hits an L? And I'm just like, I like your idea. I like the way your
I like
brain's
the
working,
idea, but
like,
still no.
And then she's like, "Are you
Nice.
lying to me?" I'm just like, "No." She's like, "I don't believe you." I'm like, "All right." Because I always try to lie when I'm watching with her. Because like she'll be like, "Oh, is this gonna happen?" And I'm like, it definitely. She's really good at guessing stuff. Like the same way
Yeah.
you are with stuff. When I watch stuff with you, you guess things, and I'm just like, "No, like that, nah."
No.
Like, you'll be like, "Oh, is Okarun gonna do this?" And I'm just like, "Nah, like nah, he's not." And then he does, and I'm like, "Shit." And it's like, so like she'll like guess something, and I'll be like, "Nah, like that would never happen. That's crazy." Like I'm not gonna say something. I'll talk to you later because if she ever watches this podcast and stops in, I don't want to have a huge spoiler.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I'm gonna tell you
yeah.
something about it later. It's really funny that she keeps like hinting at, and I'll just be like, nah, nah, nah.
Okay,
It's really
yeah,
funny
you
though.
have to tell me.
It's really funny. Um, but yeah, it's such a great feeling,
It is a good feeling.
and that's the nice thing about this podcast is that we get to talk about it and ask those questions and stuff. And even though we like both maybe watched it at the same time, but there's gonna be a lot of shows coming up that you're gonna watch and I haven't. Like in the near future. So I was talking to my friend Kevin. And I said, here's the list of things I'm going to watch next in order, okay? And
Yep, I
first
remember this
was
list.
Takopi's Original Sin.
Yep.
The next thing I'm going to watch is I'm going to catch up on One Piece not live action, damn. That's season 2 coming out, though.
Absolutely not, please.
No, but I'm going to catch up on One Piece, Egghead, catch up on the anime. I have 15 or 16 episodes to watch. It's going to be a nice watch. Then I'm going to watch Frieren with our friend Steven and Khan. The three of us are going to watch it.
I'll be occasionally
Yes.
on and off.
Then after I catch up on Frieren, that's like 20-something episodes, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to watch Lord of the Mysteries.
Okay.
And then I think the next thing I'm going to watch is
Quintessential
Code Geass.
Quintuplets. Oh, okay. I mean, that one's a good one, too.
Because I have pushed it off for so long. Everyone says it's peak. I'm only
That
like
I'll
8
watch
episodes
with
in,
you.
And I
That
know,
I'll watch with you.
I know Khan wants me to watch it, and I know we could spend a whole episode talking about Code Geass.
Easily.
So that's something to look forward to in the coming weeks to months. I know I'm not going to be able to grind out shows as fast as you want me to, and as much as Mert wants me to, but I will
Dude,
get
Mert,
there.
you just gotta keep. Wait, okay. This is a question I have with Mert though. Is it like, is his name Mert, which is like is a
I don't
Turkish
know.
name, by the way?
I don't.
Which,
No, I don't think so.
okay,
It means
I don't know. Like when you say Mert, like it's MERT, right?
MEHRT. That's just what I know his username from WoW.
Oh,
and stuff,
okay.
but,
Well,
like,
just like I keep hearing you say that. I'm like,
I don't
damn.
know what his real name is. I don't, but
Okay.
I actually don't know. But yeah, and then I promised my friend Gav I'd watch Bleach, so that'd probably be up there after that.
Yeah.
I'd probably
need to
finish
watch that.
Shangri-La before that, and then I'd watch Bleach.
Bro, we need to watch Bleach.
Yeah, we do.
We keep saying it.
We can't be
keep
an anime
saying-
channel that's only watched Naruto and One Piece of the big three.
Yeah, we need to watch all
I
three.
need to rewatch Naruto, bro. I
Dude,
forget
I've already
so much.
No, dude, no.
I think
No.
I'm gonna do one of two
Don't.
things. After I catch up on One Piece with my girlfriend, because I mean we're only in Annie's lobby right now, but eventually we're gonna catch up and finish, and we're gonna need a new show.
Dude,
I might-
that's so long away.
I might. Well, we're gonna have a lot more time to binge shows in the near future. You know.
Yeah, like what near future? That's
In
like
May,
in a
in May.
year.
Yeah, in a year. A year will come fast. It really will.
Yeah.
But I think that the next thing I'm gonna make her watch is Naruto.
It's fair. I
And
think it's a good,
It's either
it's a good
that,
start.
or I'm gonna wait till I have children, and force my children to have watch Naruto, and watch it with them.
So say yeah. Yeah, no, I've watched. I mean, for those, I mean, you can look at my anime list if you want.
Yeah.
I've watched Naruto and rewatched Naruto.
Yep.
And I haven't done that for Shippuden, but I've only watched arcs for Shippuden, but like I actually rewatched the whole Naruto. And I have a tough take, but
Okay.
my whole take is like it's a little bit hot. Is that I think Naruto was better than Shippuden, like the original, just because of the feeling of nostalgia you get,
Yeah.
like the fights. It's really just a ninja show with like a bunch of like kids, you know, ninja kids running around doing all these cool abilities, discovering what they can do, rather than Shippuden. Like at the start was great.
Yeah.
But the problem was later on, like you start getting in these like crazy power systems and like
And One Piece is the
It's
same
a
way.
little absurd.
One Piece is the same way. It gets a little absurd
Yeah.
later on. Bleach is the same. All of them, they eventually get to a point where it's like a little bit too far. But
Yeah.
like, I think that I agree as a whole, I think I like the original Naruto better. But
Yeah.
the peaks of Naruto Shippuden are better.
Oh, there's
But
some
the
really
overall
good.
consistency, I think, is better with the original Naruto. Like, if I look at my list, I think I rated them the same. Um,
I think I rated them the same too. Let me look.
I gave them both 8s.
I think I did the same
But
thing.
even though I gave them both 8s as a show, it's still in my top 10 because it still has a special place in my heart, and I like it over other shows that I rated as better shows.
Dude, this show is just like I'm looking at it's so like it's so nostalgic. Like it's my childhood. I feel like it's like I'm looking at this. I'm like, this
yeah.
is what I used to watch
Same.
all the time.
I mean,
It's
Naruto
so
was the
weird.
second anime I watched right after Dragon Ball Z. I watched Dragon Ball Z, and then I watched Naruto, and then I watched the original Dragon Ball that came out on a road trip.
Damn.
And then, so I watched Dragon Ball Z before the original Dragon Ball.
Mm-hmm.
Then, after I watched that, I watched Dragon Ball Super as it came out while I was watching Naruto. And then, after I finished Naruto, I think I went Fairy Tail.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wait, I got my friend calling me. Hold on one sec. I gotta tell her.
Tell her 20 more minutes.
Yeah, somewhat.
Give or take.
Give or take.
But yeah, I guess next thing we would talk about, because that was Takopi, great show. Please go watch it if you have not. We need to know what else you watched this week, because I didn't watch anything else, but I know you did.
Okay, so like
So
if
what
I
else
go
did you
to
watch
my recent history, like so I watched Takopi, right?
Yep.
I watched One Piece. But obviously, we can't talk
You
about
brought
that.
up.
I watched Gachiakuta.
Mm-hmm.
That was really good, but again, like I can't really mention too
Soon.
much about it.
Soon.
And then I watched Takopi's. Kaiju number 8's doing really well.
Yep.
I like the direction they're going.
I heard it's a lot better this season.
It's starting to get good.
Because it almost won some awards last year. I'm hoping it wins something this year.
Because it was really simple last year. I think now, like I said in the last episode, the plot actually has somewhere to go. Like I think like there's something driving it right now, and it's getting more complicated. And then, as Brady kind of alluded to, I started, watching a little bit of Mushoku Tensei because, like, I was like, it's one of those shows you just put on. Like I'm eating food and like I'm watching like more like I'm working and I'm like I kind of want some noise in the background.
Yeah.
And I'm tired of music, so I put like season 2 episode 8 of Mushoku Tensei, episode 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then I watched 24, 14, and then season 1 episode 24. Mushoku Tensei. So
you watched like 9 to 10 episodes.
Yeah, like 1, 2. Yeah. Oh wait, yeah. Wait, let me count. Let me just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Man rewatched the whole anime of Mushoku Tensei episodes.
But you see,
for like the 5th time.
I won't count it. I won't count it as a rewatch because so that's why you'll look at my like rewatches. I think I've only had like 2. Like I definitely have more than that. Like I know I have way more rewatches than that. But like
I have like 23 in there as rewatches.
What?
I have 23 rewatch shows.
Seriously? Oh, wait.
Yeah.
How can you see that?
On your anime stats, bro, on rewatched.
Oh, let me look. It's like anime stats.
You have 70 rewatch shows, bro. Or maybe that's like episodes. Maybe it's just I don't know. But
I think it might be. Well, no, it has to be episodes.
No,
right?
I don't think so, bro. I think you rewatched 70 fucking of your shows, bro.
Well, it could have been like it could be movies too, right?
Yeah. Movies you probably watched like 3 times, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Out of the wait, how did you see that? Wait, I'm trying to see.
On your list, on the anime stats on the homepage.
I'm looking at like I see the scores, the days scored
right
anime.
side.
I mean,
like on the right of your bubble, bro.
like in my home.
Yeah, on the homepage. So just go
Yeah.
down to statistics, see anime stats. You'll see like days watched. You see watching completed, on hold, drop, plan to watch. Then you see total
Oh,
entries
I
and
see.
rewatched.
Okay, I see it. Okay, I was looking at something else. I was just trying to. Okay, I see total entries to
Yeah.
rewatch 70. Wow, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That might be a little too much, but like,
Dude,
okay,
you could have watched 70 other shows and you
because like I think I
rewatched.
watched like My Dress Up Darling twice, right? And then like
It
that's
adds
just
up.
too. It adds up a lot. Like a lot of my hours are probably from rewatch as well. So,
That's why you're beating me
um, no, it's also because I've just been watching way more.
for now.
But yeah, so I watched that. I watched Water Magician. That's been going pretty well.
I was talking to a guildmate about that. He said he's really liking that show.
It's decent. It's nice. Like I mean, it's not like anything crazy right now. Like so it's already on episode 8, and it's like nothing. I mean, there's a lot that's happened, but it's also nothing. You know what? If you know what I mean. Like it's not like no real development of the world. So you're kind of just stuck in one little area.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it almost feels stagnant. You're like episode 8, and nothing really has happened too much. So you're just like, I'm just kind of sitting there like, okay, like, you know, how long is this season going to be? Like,
yeah.
So
And I think you'd really like my guild members. They watch like all the same shit, and they just talk about anime. Yeah, they're actually
get them on the podcast,
bro. You gotta get on the classic grind so you can play TPC.
bro. I would not be able to unless you boost me. I can't do anything.
I don't have a class that could boost.
Oh yeah, you have a warrior.
You don't think you start a horde character if you could and just level slowly over time?
I mean, I probably could, but
It'd
like,
take a while to level 0 to 60 on classic, bro. No EXP boosts.
But like, that's what you're doing.
Yeah, but I've played it. I have like 4 or 5 days played right now.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Like, it'd probably take you like 5 days played of time, bro.
Dandadan. I've been watching Dandadan.
How is that season?
It's good. It's really good. Like the most recent episode, there's like a couple like, you know, it's starting to become a little more. I don't know if I can say this just because you haven't watched it yet.
No, you can. It's fine.
Well, no, I'm just saying like it's like Okarun and Momo, like they're like it's.
They're getting like romanced.
There's a little more romance in it. Like it's not a lot, like not at all. You know, like they're still. But like there's it's building up a little bit more. So I like it. I think it's like finally like, you know, because I hate whenever it's like, you know, there's certain shows that just don't do that and they're like, you know, it's like weird, like the build up, and then like randomly they'll be like, oh my god, and then they'll just like pop it to the next level, and like there's no real build up.
Like not doing Lucy. I guess they have a little bit more, but like,
oh, they had so much. What are you talking about, dude?
It takes them a while, bro.
Dude, they blue balled you every show, like every episode.
Dude, that's my romance right there.
Yeah, that's what I want to find my Lucy.
Dude, Lucy Heartphilia, bro.
Heartphilia.
I deadass think you can quote me on this. If I have a girl, I want to name her Lucy, off of Lucy Heartphilia.
All right, quoted.
And then if I have a boy, I want to name him Levi for Levi Ackerman. And
No way.
I'll have 2 anime kids, both L's. And
LL.
And I think I want to make the. I'll tell you the rest later without leaking my last name and middle name. But like, I'll tell you later. But like, I've been thinking about this.
But like, I mean, did you tell Elena about this?
She likes Lucy. I didn't tell her about the Levi.
Okay.
I think I did tell her, but I don't know how she feels about it.
Does she have any names that she likes?
She has a couple. But like,
any of the ones any ones you like?
I don't remember. It's been a while since we talked about it.
Because I know every girl has a list of names.
We talked about it in a car ride one time to Penn State.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have a couple names actually. I just started like I somewhat started a list.
See, I'm a lot like I have really good middle names because my last name makes it pretty. I'm not gonna say my last name, but my last name makes it pretty easy to have interesting middle names. You know?
Yeah, I know.
So I have a lot of cool middle names. But that we're getting off topic here.
Yeah, dude, I got some cool. Funny. I mean, I have
told me before.
Yeah, I told you some from. I have a way more for my son than my daughter. I have like 2 for my daughter and like 8 for my son.
Arthas.
So, or dude, I would totally name my son Arthas. I think that would be so cool.
Yeah, then you go by Arthur and you're like, brother, you better go by Arthas.
Oh, dude, it's like Alexander. Like you're named Alexander. You're not Alex.
You can't. Yeah, dude, you're just throwing if you go by Alex.
Yeah. So
for real.
Anyway, like you said, we're getting a little off topic. There's not I mean, other than that, I haven't really watched
I
anything else. I've been debating on starting a new show, but like,
I know you were
I mean,
talking
we've
about a new
talked about it.
isekai, right?
Like an isekai or something stupid to watch. I don't know. I've been feeling like not like I don't really want to like turn my brain on and watch
Yeah.
something.
Guys, this man messages me last week. I want a new isekai, Brady. Can you help me out? I'm like, yeah, I can. Gate, Drifters, or Ascendance of a Bookworm. 3 good isekais that he has not seen. Please check these out. And he's like, oh, rewatches Mushoku Tensei. Are you shitting me?
No, that's
Are
not
you
what.
shitting me?
That's not.
Yes,
No, no,
that
no,
is what
no.
you
I
did.
said, should I rewatch the first season? Like that's what I did, and I did
said,
not.
and I said, bro,
didn't.
watch one of these three shows. He's like, maybe. And then he rewatches Mushoku Tensei.
No, I did not. That's
Yes, he
not.
did. Yes, he
Okay,
did.
that's lies. You're lying.
Yeah,
Because
that's exactly what you did.
no, because I watched these episodes before I asked you.
Yeah, okay. All
And
of
then
them?
yeah, I did. Like, and then afterwards, I was like, should I rewatch the first season of Mushoku Tensei? And then instead, I went to bed watching watching how the Germans lost
Oh,
World
yeah.
War II
Yeah.
on YouTube, like from their perspective. And
Man,
you
didn't
know,
watch any of my recommendations. Fake
oh,
friend.
it's because like I was actually want to watch Gate, but it's not on Crunchyroll.
I don't know what it's on. It's not on Netflix either. So like, I don't know. I hate when shows aren't on any easy sites to
It's
find.
gonna probably be on like High Dive, like a high, like the
Yeah,
or
yeah.
like oh, it's on Hulu actually.
Ooh, I have Hulu if you need it.
I got Hulu too, so I should be or Disney Plus.
It's
What
on
the
Disney
hell?
Plus. Damn. Okay, I have Disney Plus. I might. Shit. Okay. I mean, I guess
Shit.
Eminence of Shadows on Disney Plus. That's what I watched that on.
There's one. I mean, there's a Crunchyroll page for Gate for some reason,
But it's not on there.
but it's not on there.
Weird. Maybe it used to be.
It probably
And
was,
they
and
probably
then they
lost
got
the rights
bought.
to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Damn, dude. Ah.
All right. Well, I
Well,
think.
I want to watch. So I know last episode.
Is there anything you want to do
Yeah.
before we end off the episode?
I remember last episode. Mert was in here and asked if he watched the Sekiro trailer, and I haven't watched it yet. For the Sekiro anime that's coming out, and I wanted to watch that if you wanted to.
Yeah, let's do it.
I never played Sekiro the game, but I know it looks insane. I always wanted to play it, and the
Mhm.
fact that they're making more video games into anime is crazy to me. So I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna stop this music I have from playing, just casually playing the Bunny Girl ending. I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna drag this over here, and I'm going to share my screen, and we're gonna share this trailer here, and we are going to watch this. Can you see?
Yeah, I can see.
Alrighty. I'm just gonna do this, and we're gonna start. Oh shit. Hold on. It didn't like me doing that. What did I do? Oh!
Ain't nowhere.
Oh! What happened? Alright,
What are
see
you
it?
doing?
It won't let me start it.
Oh, okay.
Alright, you see it? Did you hear it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Alright.
Here, let me just SSH into your.
誰もいない道行く先のない
The animation looked pretty good.
久しいな。
Just a random like samurai in the middle of the field.
Dude, he kind of looks like Ryuma from One Piece.
Oh.
I like the style a lot.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh yeah, this is getting copywritten for sure. Dude, I just think it looks so good. Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh, we're gonna have some blood and gore in this. Holy shit. Exclusively
I
on
like it.
Crunchyroll too. Dude, that looks good.
I wonder how many. I don't think there's gonna be that many episodes.
Bro, that looked good.
It looked really good. It's like
Interesting.
clean animation.
It's crazy that we're getting more and more anime that are from video games or just like other forms of media that aren't manga, and they're actually turning out good. I mean, I know manhwa is going crazy with like Solo Leveling, and I mean, I know beginning after the end kind of flopped, but Lord of the Mysteries as a novel, I'm glad we're getting anime from other forms of media that people enjoy. Because like Sekiro, it's a huge game, huge game. I mean,
Yeah.
it's Souls-like. Everyone loves that game, and I think the world for it was perfect for an anime. And just the darkness and the grit to it, I think it looks really good. I'm definitely gonna watch it. It'll be on the list, maybe not super high on priority, but I think it looks good. I'm glad they're doing more stuff like that.
Valorant, the anime.
They could, like, League of Legends, Valorant, all this stuff. I mean, Arcane, I guess, as an example, is not an anime, but they made it
Yeah.
into an anime type show, and it's great. Like,
Oh,
it's
it's
so
amazing.
good. I mean, the
Yeah.
world of League, like, I hate League of Legends, but the world of League of Legends is so
You just
cool.
lost like majority of our fan base.
Hey, I've played League with some friends. I'll still play it occasionally, but I'm just ass at it. That's why I complain. But
yeah.
I mean, I'm glad they're going that route with taking games into and using it in anime more.
hmm
Yeah, dude, I don't know. I'm just I can't believe I waited that long to watch that trailer. It was good, but it's definitely I didn't recognize if it said like the studio that was gonna do it or anything. I didn't.
No, I didn't see it. Like, what? Maybe I can look up on Mal if it's on Mal.
Yeah, it might be. Let me look it up too.
Sekiro. Oh, I see it. Yeah. Let's see. Who is the studio?
2026
Producers are
too.
Arch. Studios Qzilla.
So it's brand new people we've never heard of before, which is cool.
I'm trying to look at their other shows that they've done.
The studio or the
Bro, I don't know. Yeah, no, like the studio.
Yeah, I've never
haven't,
heard
I
of
haven't,
any of this.
I've never seen any of these shows.
Dude, Kadomi?
They do Kurumi-chan.
Kadomi-chan. Yeah, me and Khan saw Kadomi-chan live at Universal Japan. It was crazy.
It was hype. It was a great.
Peak life
Great
moment
show.
right there. And then I'm looking at Arch too. I don't recognize any of these either.
Let me see.
Well,
Do I
they're
recognize
both pretty
any?
up and coming and new studios and producers, it looks like. Which
Yeah.
maybe is a good thing. Maybe it means they'll be able to put all their time and effort towards it. I thought it looked pretty clean. I mean, it wasn't like god tier animation or anything, but I liked the stylistic choices they're making. I mean, I like the grid. I like how dark it looks. Hopefully they make it like 18 plus and they keep a lot of that blood and gore, because I feel like for a game like that, it needs it.
Yeah.
But no, I think it looks good. I feel like it'd be really cool, like Elden Ring and Dark Souls games. They could all easily have like an anime adaptation for just their world.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of this. I mean, like even God, like Assassin's Creed.
Yeah,
Do you imagine like that world? I know like that was
that would,
huge.
even like Halo. I mean, I know they had a TV
Halo would
show,
be something cool, but like some
but-
sci-fi, something like that. Like,
Yeah,
you know, we never checked out
Bro-
the Moon show. Remember it? You know what I'm talking about?
oh, Moonrise.
Moonrise.
I heard it kind of flopped.
I heard that too, but wasn't the animation like really good
Yeah,
though?
it looks really good.
Yeah,
Dude, we're
Moonrise.
missing the biggest
6.66,
We're missing-
dude. That is awful.
My favorite number, dude, 66.
No,
Nah, but we're totally forgetting the biggest game that would have been great as an anime adaptation, bro.
hmm.
Wow.
But that's like any isekai. Like that's just that's
Like,
that's.
its world is so extensive. There's so much content to actually adapt.
I mean, if you're talking about the exact world of WoW, yes. Like
The
I mean, that's why.
characters
Have
are
you
so
ever
much-
watched the Warcraft movie?
I know you talked about this with me before.
We can watch that. That's a movie.
Watch it
movie
on
night.
stream.
Yeah, it's a good one.
The next thing we're watching on stream, look forward to this next week. Hopefully next week, if not the week after. But we're gonna be watching 1,000 players, rich
Simulate
versus poor,
rich poor.
Yeah, simulate civilization in Minecraft.
It's
Apparently
gonna
it's
be-
peak. So
It absolute cinema.
yeah, actually.
Oh.
But yeah, that's all I
Cool.
got for this week. I mean, it's just Tokopi. I want to watch that trailer.
Yeah, that's
mean,
it. Same here.
Pretty chill week.
Yeah,
Hopefully have more- I might
we'll
not
have more of
for
our
next week.
weeklies.
I might not for next week.
We'll see.
It depends if you record earlier in the week or later in the week.
Yeah.
I know we want to start getting into the schedule of earlier in the week, but I guess we could wait another week. We'll just see.
Start watching.
I can't. You know I have a busy week, bro.
Start
I'm
watching.
ending WoW all day today, tomorrow, and Monday. Like
Oh my
3 days in a
God.
row, only WoW.
Okay, but you can't like, dude. You have like, okay. Let's just assume. Let's assume you sleep for 8 hours, right? And then you play for 8 hours. You have another 8 hours to do something.
Yeah, I gotta get my 10,000 steps in. I gotta work out. I have to shower.
Mhm.
I have to see. There's a lot of things in WoW that I could watch a show while playing, but I have to watch a dub because I can't read subtitles while I'm playing. I don't.
You heard him, for folks. He likes dub. He likes
I kind of wanted
dub.
to do like an Avatar: The Last Airbender rewatch or something when I was leveling, but
You should. Like I usually watch it on the planes.
Yeah, I don't know. I wish maybe I'll rewatch a show that I've watched before. I'll pull a you. I'll rewatch a show in dub while I'm grinding out in WoW.
You should.
Because normally what I do when I grind out WoW is I watch Twitch streams.
Yeah.
Oh, a little bit of a thing. I'm gonna shout it out here in the podcast and on our stream. Our close friend Justin started his first stream yesterday.
What?
And Binding of Isaac. I don't know the name yet, his title. He didn't tell me, but I'm gonna get that from him, and maybe we can shout that out in our next podcast episode or in my next stream at the very least. But
That's huge.
we gotta
What?
go support him. He's
Yeah.
probably one of the best gamers I've ever seen, and he's insane at Binding of Isaac.
Got a lot of natural talent.
And he watches anime.
he's
So
cute.
maybe we can bring him in on the podcast, talk about Naruto or something. Or
Yeah.
Hunter. You just rewatched Hunter x Hunter recently. We can talk about Hunter x Hunter.
Let's do it.
But yeah, we'll have to plan something out. I know he's going on vacation the next couple weeks, but
Yeah, so he'll be out. But
we'll figure it out. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Anything you got, Con?
nothing much other than thank you for watching. Hopefully we'll see you guys next week.
Yep. All right.
See you guys. Take care.